Okay, we better not geek out too much with these people. We've got plenty of people in here now. Would you like to get us going, Matt?
Okay. Well, first of all, thank you all for turning up and welcome. I appreciate the time is valuable. So turning up shows real commitment, and Pete and I are both really appreciative of that. Now, SEO is one of those things that changed massively over the years. I remember when ranking just took a few backlinks from your own websites, and it was all pretty easy. And over the 22 years now that I've been active in SEO, there are very few people who've had the level of success that Pete has. And I know this because I've been a customer of his since one of his very first releases way back when. In fact, like me, Pete's been doing this since before Google was around on the scene. Back when, as I said, it was a lot easier. Now, brute force SEO, I think, was the first one that I used. And it helped me rank a ton of niche affiliate sites and make scads of dosh. It was a really cool bit of software. It was also, I think it was one of the most successful SEO tools ever created and sold. I think it's made over 10 million in sales for Pete. So the success level's there, and it's not his only success. Pete's been developing SEO software for, well, almost 2 decades, including brute force SEO, linking loophole. I am reading these from a list because I can't remember them all. Hangout Millionaire, GMB Dominator, Trust Jacker, Live Rank Sniper, Twitter Citation, and Link Monster. Those are just the ones that I've got notes of that I've both promoted and used. Now, the important bit here, though, is that Pete has always been in the trenches, testing what works, creating new tools that get results and tweaking them to improve them over time. So he's not someone who just creates some software, sells it and moves on. He's using it in his own business as well, which is part of the reason he actually manages to stay ahead of the curve, which is as true now as it was 17 years ago. He's also always made sure his tools don't get you in trouble, which is something that's often overlooked in SEO. It's never about making a big splash and noise for the short-term gains. It's always about creating long-lasting results that increase the value of your properties and assets over time, building layer upon layer of ranking power. That's what happens when you build the tools in the right way. And his latest tool, RSI, fits right in with that principle. Pete says it brings back the SEO days of pre-Panda times, if you remember that. Which, again, that's quite a while back. Basically, you get the ability to rank in very competitive niches using his point-and-click software, so you're not having to be an SEO expert. On top of that, though, I've been a customer of his for, I think it's something like 17 years. I know from first-hand experience, he's also got the best support team around, so you're never left out on the cold on your own, and his training is masterclass level. So even if you don't know anything about SEO now, by the time you've gone through the training, you will know more about SEO than 95% of the SEO gurus out there today. So it's more than just the software here. Now, I could go on, but I'm eating into the time that Pete has available to show you RSI. So I'm going to leave it on this note. I've been a customer of Pete's for all those years because his shit works and it does what it says on the tin and it gets results. And I fully expect to be a customer of Pete's in another 15 to 20 years. So on that note, over to you, Pete.
Thanks, mate. That's awesome, mate. Okay, so here we are. This webinar is about this SEO system I created that works amazingly well out of the box that you can use yourself and get the same results. It's so simple to use. I created so much video content about this product because the rankings kept getting better and better, and I had to record it all for posterity, I suppose. So to save you time, I've edited together all these videos and removed all the dead time and the superfluous stuff. And at the end of the video, we'll get into a Q&A. I'm sure you guys will have so many questions after you see how well RSI is working in Google. So I'll load up this video now. It goes here. Put that in there. And press play. So this is what I'm really excited about. Check out these rankings. And this is just in the warm-up phase of my new SEO strategy. So this is what I'm really excited about. Formal addresses, Check Brisbane. Out these rankings. Nearly 6 million competitors. Boom, and this is just in the warm-up phase of my new SEO formal strategy. Dress shop, so, nearly a billion competitors, nearly 6 million competitors. Boom, number one. Boom, page one already. Formal dress shop, nearly a billion competitors. Formal Dresses Melbourne. Number 3, page 1. Now, I'll show you more of these later on. Already. And having a client who's so happy with the results that she's prepared to do a video testimonial for me.
Hi guys, my name's Ellen, and I'd like to do a quick testimonial video for Peter Drew. I contacted him a few weeks ago because I was changing and updating a lot of the products on my website. He said that that was great and that he's developed a new software and that he would like to use it for my website. So yeah, just in the last 3 weeks, my traffic has increased by about 21%, which is fantastic. And my sales revenue has increased by 37%, which is amazing. I haven't even changed the website yet to my new products. I haven't updated anything just yet. So it's really great to see the results coming through already. Pete's amazing. I highly recommend him for SEO work. And yeah, just a big thank you to Pete for everything you've done for me so far. Thanks.
The ranking power of this indexer software is beyond belief. And here is where I need to fess up and tell you that my original plan was to build this massive indexer. And as it turns out, what I built was so much better. So, here we are. What is this software and how does it work? So, first of all, you start the software, you enter links, and you enter article content, and you can use spin tags. And with the links, you can use what I've dubbed token tags, which is revealed more in the video tutorial and the strategy video that are combined. The value of the content in the strategy is worth more than what the product is that I'm selling right now, and I'm throwing that in for free. So let's go back to this. Start the software, enter your links, and you can use token tags. Enter your article content, plus you can use HTML, so you can put images, embeds, anything you like in the article window of the pages on the blogs that are created. So what does it do? You enter that into RSI, click start, and what it does, it comes down here and it creates a blogger blog. Using this content up here, it also creates a Tumblr blog. Now the reason I chose these is because number one, you can log into both of them with a Google account, and number two, they both have RSS feeds. And then 3, once your blog has been created, it is then the software then dumps it into Webmaster Tools for rapid indexing. Thank you very much. That's only the very start. So then what we do then, we've got the RSS feed from the Blogger blog and the Tumblr blog, and we've got 10 WordPress blogs that we've customized. So when we post those WordPress blogs and RSS feed, they are reproduced as individual posts on these WordPress sites. So any post you put here is replicated in a random number of these WordPress blogs as individual posts, and the same for the Tumblr blogs. Thank you very much. Once these WordPress blogs are populated with the new content from Blogger and Tumblr, via IFTT we have 10 Twitter accounts connected to this WordPress blog, 10 Tumblr accounts connected to this WordPress blog, and 10 more Blogger blogs. So whatever goes into here, from here and here, is reproduced 10 times here, 10 times here, and 10 times here on a random number of the WordPress blogs that we originally post to. How cool is that? So let's continue, because right now we're only at the very beginning. What you see here is infinitely scalable, And this is just the start. So I want 100 people to jump in with us and figure out what phase 2 of this system is going to be. So it's simple. Fire up the software, enter your joint spun article content for context, blah blah blah, just what I've said. It goes to 10 Tumblr blogs, 10 Blogger blogs. Here's another graphic here. Enter links, article content. Oh, and I forgot to say, when you create the Blogger blog, when the software creates a Blogger blog, you'll get 4 links from 4 other members' Blogger blogs linking to that, which we know how powerful that is. And plus your links, you'll get links on your Blogger blog supporting your other members' blogs as well. So this is very, very cool. And then these are the links. So these links are produced using the token tags that I mentioned earlier, which I go into much more detail on how to do it in the video tutorial and the video strategy and why we need it. And these are the links. So what you're looking at now is actually a post on a Blogger blog created by the software. Look, it's sensational. You can put any embeds in here that you like. That's an embed up here of a YouTube video. I just used the embed code supplied by YouTube. Very, very cool. So as you can see, this is a Blogger blog. Very, very cool. So let's get back to the rankings that I mentioned earlier. These are the ones we saw before. Formal dress Brisbane. Number 3 now. Because they're moving around, it's doing the Google dance, which is a bloody good sign. It means Google's taken notice of what we're doing. Formal dress shop, nearly 1 billion competing pages. Where is it now? It's 7. Let's try it again. Still 7. Formal dresses Melbourne. Number 2, thank you very much. Formal dresses Sydney. Now see, this is on page 4, but what's amazing is when I first started this project it was page 10 or 12. But what's even better is that it now has, geez, I keep forgetting what the new GMB name is, but it's ranked on the first page for her GMB. Very, very cool. I'll just quickly see where it's up to now. It was page 4. And now speaking of this site, we're rebranding this site from a bandage dress site, which has an average sale of $70, to formal dresses, graduation dresses, etc. And they have an average sale of $400. Thank you very much. So that's why we got that 37% increase in sales just by running this software. What page is that? That's 3, so we're probably still on 4. But that was way down the SERP, so I'm very happy with where it is now. No, I think it was page 5. Yeah, there it is, top of page 5. So it's come up on a couple of spots. And also I'm doing experiments how to get this website to present these 10 images, and I'll keep everyone informed about our results if we can pull it off, which I'm pretty sure we can. In a perfect world, I'll get her site ranked number 1, page 1 for all the terms, with her best dresses displayed exactly like this, and I think we'll be able to pull it off. No, still on page 5. Which is okay, because it started, oh there you go, it's up the top of page 5 now. Which is cool, because I think Formal Dresses Australia started at page 13, 15 or something. Now the reason I'm so excited about where we are, because I'm just in the warm-up phase of this SEO project. And you can see the root is still got the old bandage dress title and content. So I haven't even changed that. What I'm doing is warming up the Google algorithm with the new terms. And I think I've worked on the site for 3 weeks now, so I'm going to give it a rest for 2, 3, 4 weeks. Then I'll come back, update that title, update the content on the website, on the page itself, and then get back into it. And it's going to be like turning on a fountain of traffic for the terms that we want it to rank for. What else have we got? Year 12 dresses. Year 12 dresses, this was page 17 when I first started checking. Are we on page 1 yet? No, still page 2. No, page 3, it's still moving around. There it is there. And see, so look at the term Year 12 dresses. Look at this title. So you can see once we update the site to suit the terms we're ranking for, it's going to explode in the rankings even further than it already has. Formal dresses, 500 million competing pages. This was on page 15 when we first started. There it is there on page 5. I'll just quickly go through it now. There's those listings that we're going to try and achieve to get. Just watching this, guys, you're going to love the strategy that comes with this software. It just makes perfect sense. Okay, page 4. Formal dresses, Year 12, 230 million competing pages, and we are on page 3. Let's see if we bumped up. Wow, page 2 already. Very, very cool. Year 12 graduation dresses. Top number 2, page 2. Let's have a look now. Still there. So I'm just doing it really slow with this project because this is a very valuable site, turns over a lot of money. So I'm just doing it gradual and taking my time, and we're already getting 21% increase in traffic and 37% increase in revenue. So there's no dramatic hurry to push it. So I'm going to give it a rest after this. So here's the software. I'll show you the project that created this actual site that you're looking at. I just made it for. Here is where you put your links, and here is an example of token tags. And what that allows you to do is every time you run the software, it will randomly use this keyword phrase, this keyword phrase, or this keyword phrase as anchor text. So once you set up your project, you just restart it. You start it, click next, put your article content in here, put your title up here with spin text in here. You can use H1. This is an iframe, so you can put embeds of anything you like in this content. You can put images. This is the article content. So everything you see here is spun. Each time it makes a new one, it's different text here. And that's it. So you put your article in, whack in some HTML, embeds, images, what have you. Select a Google account. By the way, all of this work was done with me using this software, using only one Google account at a time. In the tutorial, I'll explain about using more Google accounts. And you click start, and that is it. You know what it does. Preview window comes up. You can watch it all being created, and it's very, very cool. As I said, the strategy content that I supply, about 30 minutes of it in video, is worth more than you'll be paying for this. You know what the funny thing is? I don't even know how this works. I designed it, but how the software, where is it? So here's the software. Look, we know how the software creates Blogger blogs and Tumblr blogs based on the content you provided. We know that. But how this software gets that data into these WordPress blogs, I don't know. We know we customize these WordPress blogs to read incoming RSS feeds and turn them into individual posts. I know that. I know how we did that. But how this software gets these Blogger blogs into them via the RSS feed, I don't know. But that's why I employ Max, who is a genius, as we all know, and everyone gets to benefit from it. Innovate this system because it's infinitely scalable. We could have 1,000 across here and 1,000 down there if we wanted, or maybe we can add more in here. But look, as it's working now, maybe we don't need to do anything. Guys, I've been around so long that I remember the days before the big algo changes. How amazing it was back in the day before the big algo changes. The caffeine update, we kind of survived that one. Then along came Panda in 2011 and then Penguin in 2012, and SEO as we knew it was over. It was dead. Thousands of SEO agencies around the world closed their doors. I remember clearly considering that it cost me easily over 6 figures per month. Before then, you had a site, you had our software, you pointed links at it, and it ranked nearly 100% of the time. I had close to 1,000 SEO agencies paying for my software. Which brings me to this video. It's May 2022. Let me show you this. So, in Google, Year 12 graduation dresses, 24 million competing pages. Number 2. It was number 1 30 minutes ago. Year 12 formal dresses. Instead of graduation, now we're going for formal. Number 2. Formal dresses Brisbane. Number 1. Formal dresses Melbourne. Number 3. Year 12 dresses, 500 million competing pages. Where are we up to now? 1, 2, 3, 4 with an indent, so we got 4 and 5. Formal dresses, year 12, 200 million competing pages. Number 5 already. Formal dress shop, 500 million competing pages. 1, 2, 3. Number 6 on page 1, and really we've done literally nothing. This is, I've just entered phase 2 of our 3-phase SEO strategy. Phase 1, if you saw the previous video, was virtually not touching the website at all, creating one internal page, running our RSI software over the site, sending links to our vast network, using only anchor text. And on Thursday I entered phase 2, where I updated the title of the root of the website, added a little bit of content to the root of the website, and now I'm using RSI, again pointing links at that site and internal pages, and it's working spectacularly well. So I asked my client, would you be able to send me over the traffic and revenue stats? And so these are those stats here. So we start here, February. You can see the traffic there, the transactions. Look at the traffic increase, look at the transactions increase, and look at the main thing is the sales revenue is up 78.29%. And the reason that happened is because we've changed, that website is still the same, but it's selling more expensive products. We went from a product that averaged $70 per sale to $400 a sale. And the only difference is the keyword phrases that we are getting this website to rank for, with virtually doing nothing to the website whatsoever. And then up to the last 30 days, even more increases. The sales are stable compared to last month after the 78% increase. Everything is going exactly as I expected, which is a nice surprise for a change. So this video is about the new style of SEO I've coined warm-up SEO in conjunction with our RSI software technology. It's simple to use point-and-click software that just works in all niches, especially competitive niches, as you've seen, particularly with the strategy that comes with this software after you purchase it. The strategy videos are piling up, and you'll be able to get exactly the same results that I get here, like our founding members one are doing right now. Hey guys, so I just joined Hrefs for another project that we're working on, so we can check the DR of the sites we're working on. And as a part of the process, I just joined and they said you've got to add a site. So I added House of Troy, which we've just been working on a lot with our RSI software. Now, before I show you the results, remember this site up until April didn't rank for anything in terms of formal dress, graduation dress. It was 100% bandage dress rankings. And then we introduced phase 1 of RSI back in late April, then phase 2 in May. And look, I'm incredibly impressed. So by default, this site finds all the terms you're ranked for, and this is what we're about to look at now. So these are all the rankings it discovered by itself. I haven't put any keywords in, I just put in the domain, and it gives you the position and the search volume for each keyword phrase. So formal dresses Brisbane 2, search volume 8,000 per month. Look at these numbers, they're spectacular. Ball dresses Perth, number 4, 3,000. Formal dresses Perth, number 2, 19,000. Formal gowns, number 2, 2,200. Formal dress shops Melbourne, number 1. Evening dresses Adelaide, 1. This just goes on and on. Brisbane dress shops, number 1. Now, this is incredible. Look at all these listings it found. So we'll go to number 2. 6, 4, 2, 3, 3, 4, 1. Dress stores Melbourne. Graduation dresses year 12, number 1. Number 2, year 12. Formal dresses Sydney. Melbourne formal. Now, this is all through RSI teaching Google what this site is about via anchor text in the initial phase 1 of the SEO strategy. We didn't even touch the site. All we did was send the keyword phrases that we wanted the site to rank for as anchor text via hundreds of high authority sites on the web. And that taught Google what this site was about. Then in phase 2, then we added content related to these keyword phrases. 2 internal pages we added, and we updated the root of the domain, updated the title, put a little bit of content. We put articles, links to articles on that site's blog, and that was it, and continued to run RSI. And look at these results, it's spectacular. This site, I think for graduation dresses year 12, it was before we started, I couldn't find it in the first 20 pages. There was no content. It was not ranking for anything related to formal or graduation dresses. And look at this, where are we June? This is what you call a successful promotion. Formal dresses Melbourne, number 1. Prom dresses Perth, number 2. Dress shop Canberra, number 1. So you can see why this site is making a bucket load of money, and the owner is traveling around Europe having a ball. Ball dresses Brisbane, #1. Page 4. Look at these listings. It's insane. Burnt orange dress, #1. Whatever that is. Year 12 formal dress, #1. So this just goes on for 10 pages. So I thought it's important to capture this on video as a record and show you how well this program is performing, and it's worked better than I would have ever have anticipated. The beauty is you can do exactly the same. Buy the software, follow the strategy that I include in the tutorials after you purchase, and you can get the same results as these. Okay, this video is 100% about nothing other than proof that this software is absolutely amazing in terms of getting your website to rank for competitive terms. So in the last video I showed you that Ahrefs discovered those keyword phrases, and there was 20 pages. Now if you scroll down here, you'll see we're up to 59 pages. This site is now ranking for 3,000, basically 3,000 terms. Now here's the proof. If we look at the backlinks, what do you see here? So these are the links that RSI created to generate these keyword phrase listings. And as you can see, it's done a spectacular job. These are all the backlinks that were discovered that help get the House of Troy website to get these listings. Now if we scroll down here, these are all internal pages that have been discovered. So that's page 1. There are 50 entries on each page, and there are 20 pages. So this software has created 1,000 backlinks. No, not all of them are from RSI. This site had previous, we've done a lot of linking to it over time, but as you can see here, just look at all these entries down here. This is all the work that RSI has done since April. And where did those blog links come from? They came from RSI. So you put the links and the anchor text, and what I've termed token tags, in the software, enter your article content into the RSI software, and it creates a blog and a Tumblr blog, and then then it goes to the Google Webmaster Tools for rapid indexing of that blog. Plus, you get 4 other members' blogger blogs linking to your blog, and your blog links out to other members as well. The RSS feed of that blogger blog goes to our list of WordPress sites via RSS. Each entry in the blogger RSS feed is converted to a post, an actual post on the WordPress blogs. The WordPress blogs have RSS feeds. The RSS feeds of the WordPress blogs each go to 10 Twitter accounts, 10 Tumblr accounts, and 10 more blogger accounts. That's the system I designed, and now you can see the proof that works. And this just goes on and on. But where I want to show you the real proof is here, the anchor text. that has been discovered to, and anchor text works in parallel, of course, with these terms that the site is ranking for. This is the anchor text. Now that top one there, that is from previous work we did when this site was previously promoting vantage dresses, which was an average of I can't remember, $40 a sale, and I can't remember the new average sale price for 300 or 400 or something, I can't remember. But this is the anchor text that is picked up, and that is directly from the project or the various projects that are run in RSI, and you can see with 100% proof that it works. And you can tell I've got real proof here that it's anchor text from RSI, because if you scroll down here, you will see, where is it? Maybe it's on the second page, but this is undeniable proof. And here's the proof I was telling you about. There is an error in syntax that I put in the RSI software coming up as anchor text that's been discovered as anchor text. So that's 100% proof that RSI generated these links. Okay, so you want more proof. So this is the anchor text was found. Okay, let's just do this one. Control C, Control F, and then let's have a look in the keyword phrases. Control F, Control V, boom, there it is there. So if you want your site to get listings like this, pages and pages of them, 1, 2, 3 top listings, and you want your site to have this backlink profile, and you can direct Google to rank the terms that pop up in here and get results like this, you need this software. So there you go. That was my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Matt's back.
I am.
Okay. So here's the thing. The back end of RSI does all the hard work for you. As you saw in Hrefs, Google does discover all the backlinks in our network. The software is easy to use. I supply all the tutorial and strategy videos that you need to operate it. The new way to send anchor text information to the Google algorithm. You can set up your project just once and restart it over and over, only investing minutes of your time. It's easy. Anyone can do this. You get access to our network of authority WordPress blogs, which are each connected via RSS technology to 10 Blogger blogs, 10 Twitter accounts, and 10 Tumblr blogs. That's a massive network of authority linking dispersed over a whole bunch of different networks, different IP addresses, even within Tumblr and Blogger. Each of those blogs are divided across different IP addresses as well, which is exactly what you need to warm up the Google algorithm to what you want your site to rank for. Nowhere else on the planet can you find anything like this. You can get access to all of this for only $14.95. That's the front end, the RSI software, and the back end of hundreds and hundreds of high authority sites that it posts to. And because we really want you guys to be as successful as possible, I'm motivating you to buy with a massive discount coupon code, which I'm going to put in the chat right now. Where's the chat? There's the chat there. And the coupon code is...
And I'm not saying it out loud because it's only for the people on the webinar.
Exactly. So, and here's the link.
It's our real appreciation of the fact that you have turned up and invested your time in having a look at what we've got.
Hang on now, where's... I'm not familiar with this. slot. Where's my share screen? Select window or screen, screen 2. There you go. Where was that up to? Hang on, where am I? Oh. There's one part I can't. So what I'm talking about here is the size of this discount. I offered Matt a lower one, and he motivated me to increase it to suit this webinar. So there you go. It's in the chat right now.
I figured with that discount, if you're using it for your own affiliate marketing sites, then obviously how quickly you're going to get your investment back really depends on the sites you're building and the niche you're going after. But if you're dealing with local business clients, you can potentially get your investment back within a month. Depends on how much you charge your clients. Let's say if you're charging them $300 for 2 clients, you're in profit before the end of month 2. If you charge them $500 a month, you're in profit at the end of the month or the start of next month. So it's an investment that is going to pay back really, really quickly at that price. You know, you don't need many local business clients for this to start adding up into a real ongoing recurring income for you. And it's the whole point of software like this is it becomes so easy to do the work. It's less of an investment. When you're working with local businesses, the 2 main things that people are looking for tend to be build me a website and rank my website. And nowadays there are so many clients where they've already got a website, so they're not really interested in that. Even if their website's not very good, you might end up having to change it and update them for it because it's a mess. But it's easier actually to get the work of ranking their sites. If you can show them proof, which you can do so with this product, then you can charge them more. And the amount of time it takes you to do the work is so little. You're talking about, what, 10 minutes once a week? It's insane. Sorry.
And the beauty of this is once you start to see the results that you get with the software, it gives you the confidence to be able to charge a lot more for your next clients who come on board.
Yeah.
Because this software is really delivering amazing results.
And once people see the results that you're giving them, they're going to stay with you.
Absolutely. And the beauty of training up the search engines via anchor text is that you don't really need to do all that much work to the website itself. As you saw in that video, I had that website ranking for terms that weren't even in the title, in the description, on the root of the site, purely through the anchor text technology that we've developed. And so often your SEO clients have got horrible websites. This is the perfect tool for them to get them ranking without reinvesting 10 or 20 grand in updating their website to a more SEO friendly website.
You can also very easily adapt it, use it straight off the bat for rank and rent sites as well. You know, if you're ranking and renting sites in the local market, it's perfect for it.
Absolutely. Lead gen sites. So you simply enter your links, the anchor text you want to rank the site for, relevant article content. On that, this is what I do. Like it's this simple. You don't need to pay SEO article content writers for each article for every promotion. What I do is I search Google for relevant articles, and I'll grab one paragraph from one site, another paragraph from another site, another paragraph from another site. Then I'll put that in the software and use Spintax, and it uses that same content over and over, and it works really well. What Google needs is relevant, related content.
You can actually do the same by Googling videos on YouTube and taking the text from the videos and using those as well. Same thing.
Bloody beautiful. And that's original content too.
Yeah. It's more natural because it's usually to pick the right videos where it's spoken content and it's so natural. You're going to automatically pick up keywords, LSI keywords very easily.
That's beautiful. It's too easy. You press go, RSI goes out and makes the Blogger blog, the Tumblr blogs, and then updates the Google Webmaster Tools for fast indexing. This shows Google that this is a real blog made by a real person, because no one else has automated this before. When you've got a blog, yeah, go ahead.
Victoria's asking, is there any risk to a website by using this software, i.e. anything that would get you flagged?
Well, you can see exactly what I did in the software in those videos. And for people who are hyper cautious, you could do exactly what I do to a feeder site, or generally a bunch of different feeder sites focused on one specific term, one feeder site related to one specific term, and run an RSI to that. Personally, I don't do that, but that will work equally as well, and that removes our entire network from the SEO work you're doing with that website. But
it's also the RSI is not doing all the work in 5 minutes flat. It's spreading it out. It takes time to filter out there, so that there's no flags to be raised in Google's eyes, because it looks more natural, because it is effectively more natural. It's as I said right back at the start, there are SEO tools and software where, in order to sell the thing, they come up with these massive pushes to get all massive backlinks straight away and get you ranking really quickly. You don't want to rank quickly. If you rank quickly, you're probably going to break your ranking by getting flagged. So it's, what's the old saying, quietly catch your monkey. So it's building over time. And the more you use the system, so use it once a month for a client's site and build up more and more, and it just becomes easy because it builds on itself. But again, you're not going so fast that you're going to raise any flags, which is, it's a good question, Victoria, because it is important. Hopefully that answers it.
Yep. So anyone could do this. There's a part that I can't read out because it's live. So you can get started straight away. I suggest you watch the tutorial and strategy videos first up. I could have sold the strategy alone as a course for the same price that you're getting charged now for this software and network and strategy. But I've thrown that in for free, plus the software, plus the network, so you can jump in and get ranking straight away. That means you're going to get RSI software, which creates the relevant custom blogger blogs and Tumblr blogs, the back end of authority WordPress blogs, blogger blogs, Tumblr blogs, Twitter accounts, plus the strategy and tutorial videos to get you up and running fast, and you too can get thousands of ranked terms for your website. That just brings in traffic and sales. Simple as that. Use the discount coupon code in the chat for the first 50 orders. Then that coupon expires.
Alan, can I answer Alan? Alan, yes, that is the coupon code. I'm not going to read it out, but yes, that is correct. I've got a couple more questions that popped up if we can go through those. Sure. Is the spinner built in, or is it used via an API for a third-party service?
The spin tax is built into the software, but you supply the spin tax yourself. And there's a link on the software, so you click on the link, go to a site, copy and paste your article in, press spin, and then that's highlighted. You copy that and paste that in the software. So
basically, they're not having to pay for a third-party spinning service.
No,
cool.
Correct.
I think hopefully that answers that question.
Yep.
Are we building blogger blogs that are part of a network for everyone to use?
Beg your pardon?
This was, I've forgotten who asked this question, but the question was, are we building blogger blogs that are part of a network for everyone to use? So are they communal blogs?
So there's two parts to this. First of all, the software goes out and creates a unique blogger blog based on the content you supply. And then there are the network of blogs in our network. They are two separate entities. When the software creates a blogger blog unique to you, what happens is it creates a blog, goes to Webmaster Tools for rapid indexing, but plus we put 3 links or 4 links from other members' sites at the bottom of your blog. But other blogs are linking back to your blog as well. So that gives those initial blogs a lot of powerful linking juice. But the content from that blog via RSS is then reposted on the WordPress blogs. The WordPress blogs have their own RSS feeds, which is then redistributed to 10 other blogger blogs, 10 other Tumblr blogs, and 10 other Twitter accounts. So that content is filtered from the original blogger blog created by that you own by the software through the WordPress, through Blogger, through Tumblr, and through Twitter. I think that answers it.
Another question was, do we need proxies or captures?
No proxies, no captures.
And is it similar to brute force SEO? Someone else who's probably used brute force SEO like I have.
To brute force SEO fans out there, hi, how you going? No, it's totally separate software, totally different. Brute force SEO wasn't related to Blogger, Tumblr, or Twitter in any way whatsoever. But the same coder, I can tell you that much. Max wrote brute force SEO back in the day, and we've created so many different marketing softwares and SEO softwares during that time, and each one has improved to the point with our main focus on ease of use, making our software as basically idiot-proof as possible. And RSI is the culmination of that, where it's very few windows to click through and very, very simple to use.
Another question in from Andy. Is one good article enough for multiple runs on one money site? Is one article enough for multiple runs?
100%. That's what I was saying before. I get one paragraph from one site, another paragraph from another site, another paragraph from another site, which is all really relevant content. And that's what I use as the article content. But you could get one awesome article written and use that and spin it and use it as many times as you like, for sure. I never update article content.
And the last one that I can see is, does it work for being profitable in affiliate marketing on various e-commerce platforms? Well, not quite sure what that question means.
Sure what that means. Whoever asked that, if you can ask that question again, kind of reframe it, that would be awesome.
It will work for affiliate marketing. It will work for rank and rent. It will work for local clients. Basically, it'll work for ranking your site. So it's really down to you to work out how it will fit into your business, how you want to run it for whatever you do. It depends on what you do with your business.
But one thing I will say is that if you've got a Shopify store, for example, this is perfect. Shopify sites or BigCommerce or other sites like that, this product works amazingly well on, and it's very difficult to get.
I suppose you have an RSS feed of all your different products, so it's perfect for it, isn't it?
Absolutely. Like if you've got a Shopify store, this is absolutely perfect for that. Hang on, Colin to say it's better. Have we got any more questions?
Just scrolling up to see what I've missed. Are there any usage or site limits to the software?
No. And also on that point, this is a one-time price. You won't be charged any more for any updates when we update the software. When you start it, you'll notice there's an update. You get all the updates for free, the improvements for free. Any more video content I release, you'll get for free.
Which, considering this is a tool that you can use to build recurring income, is incredible. It's an investment for your business. It just makes sense. As I said, for local business, for ranking people's sites, it's so quick to be in profit using this for just a couple of clients.
Absolutely. Cool. Well, we haven't lost any people at all in the webinar, which is awesome. I think we've just about covered everything. I'm just looking in the chat. John's asking for the coupon. Matt's read out all the questions. I think we're pretty much done, Matt.
Hang on, one more, David. I missed at the beginning, but can this be used for different clients?
100%. You can use it on unlimited different websites.
And does the software show each client added separately? I assume it does by the website.
Well, the software is not related to clients at all. There's only one thing you use in the software, which is a Google account. And so typically I'd have one Google account for one client, and I'd have a different Google account for a different client, and keep it separated that way. But but really you can use the software on unlimited sites and unlimited clients. And if you really want to ramp up, you can contact my support team, get a second license, and run another version on a different computer. You can only run this software on one computer at a time, but if you want to run it on two, you can buy an additional license so you can ramp up.
I suppose that is something noteworthy. You need a PC to run it on.
Yes, or a virtual private server.
Yes,
and we've got a really cost-effective VPS service that we recommend, and you can find out through my support team at petesupport.com, and we'll tell you where to get the best and cheapest VPS to use that works with all of our software.
VPS is actually, in my opinion, a smarter way of running it than on your own PC or a second PC, because that way it doesn't matter if you switch your PC off, it just sits there running. It's easier.
100%. Cool.
Also means you can actually use it from wherever you are. If you're traveling, doesn't matter. You can still get a client's gig done. You know, if you get an order in and you're sat at the airport, doesn't matter. You can get on it and get it done.
Yep, 100%. Cool. I think I've covered all the questions that Cole's pulled up and you've pulled up.
One more. Victoria says, does it require a dedicated computer?
I think we've just covered that. No, you can use it on your own computer for sure. It's great. Like, it's better if you've got two screens. It makes it easy. Just have the browser open on one screen while you're doing your work on another, or if you've got a wide screen like I have it running while I'm working on this side of the screen with the browser up doing its own thing. But I've got two screens too. But
I don't think I could work without two screens anymore.
Yeah, sure.
Get used to it.
Yeah, for sure.
Pete, I'm going to say thank you so much for doing this. I really appreciate it. As you say, everybody stayed on the webinar, so obviously it does seem that we've put something in front of people that they're interested in. I think it's a hell of an offer. As I say, I've been a client of yours for a very long time. I expect to be a client for quite some time yet. So hopefully other people are going to join you in that as well, or join me.
Mate, thanks so much for having me, mate. I've had a really good time, and I hope everyone appreciates the content we just put out, and I hope they jump on board with RSI and get the same results that you've seen exactly in the video.
Oh, and I'll be getting in touch for your Pokemon Go trainer code as well.
Beautiful. Thanks, mate.
Cheers. Good to speak to you, Pete. See you soon.
Bye. Bye.
Bye-bye, everyone. Thank you.
See ya.